This is now a documentation again for my photo documentation, which I've created for you. It's a template, and I have it as for download. This is my documentation, which is in this in my download document website. And I'll show you what it does. It's a template. When you double click on it, you will see then the website, the Word file is loading. That's the default. Then you have here a select button for photos. You have some settings here which you may set in this area. There's a default path where the photos might be selected. If you use this template for several times, then it's useful to set this path up. Then you have the size in centimeters. That's how the images are implemented in our in the width or height in this document when you fill this document up. For example, here for 16 centimeters. We have centimeters in German. If you need it in inch, then you have then you should call me. Then there's a default page break after, in this case, after two images always, so that the table is not split over the page break itself. And show the image number here. That's the image. Inside this placeholder with the curly with the brackets is the image number. You may select it or deselect it, and the file name. And you have the default is set the copy of the border. So when you have here in the template a picture border, maybe in red, then this one will be copied as it's set up in the default in the template itself. And normally there's a picture compression. You don't need it anymore in the in Windows new versions, because it's not necessary anymore. And I have always to switch this one back, because I made in the options the format, the resolution to 330 pixels. That's what's seen in here. That's the Word options. The default is now set to 330, so the image itself is still quite good for viewing. So now I show how it works. Now when you select the button, now this is because I did something on it. When you double click on it, now when you select something, and when you select, for example, in this case, this will be 200 megabytes, about 200, so this wouldn't be useful in default. But if you select several images, you may select it with a control button, several ones like this ones, and then those photos are inserted and they are set by the size. And when you save it, the image itself is now also quite good, because I changed the default resolution in a bit. So this is now the template itself, and you may close that bracket there, that template action bar, and you may also change the headlines and all that stuff. So this is a simple documentation, and what I show you further is you may open, when you're on the File Explorer, you go to Open or to New. New is always a double click on Word. When you open it, then you are at the template itself. And there you may set something different. You may make, for example, these block in a color, for example, like this. If you have it like this, then you may do all changings in here, and keep action. Be careful to keep this file name in the brackets in the placeholder there, so it's still always available. And you make your own description, for example, description, and so on. And here the date. Change it to your own photo date Okay, and then set up your path and all that stuff, and then save it. Save it under a new name. For example, that's my template, test template, own template. I saved it now, and now when we have it now here, when we double click on it, you have to activate it, and then now this is our, as you see, this is now with our new format, template format. And now you may select some photos again, and when you copy this, now you see this, there's a new default area given. So this is my template, and I've set it to my download page here on my website. So there's a photo Vorlage, it's a German one, it's the template itself, and it's a simple Word file with a macro in the background.